Hello my dear students, welcome to your science class. In our previous class, we have finished the discussion of all the question answers of chapter number 9, Adaptations in Animals. Today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 10, Force, Work and Energy. From Unit 4, Moving Things, People and Ideas. First of all, let us know what we will learn from this chapter. We'll learn about force, work, simple machines and also about energy. Today we will discuss the first three topics, force, work and simple machines. In our next class we will discuss the topic energy. Yes, so let's begin. We need to push or pull any objects which is around us in order to move them, right? A push or pull applied on an object is called force. Yes. Now see, this boy is pushing this ball with his bat. Yes. This boy also pushing the football, okay, using his leg. Next, this boy is pulling this tree. Yes. Next, this boy also pulling this water pipe. Yes. And this boy also pulling the grass. Yes. So what? In order to move any object around us, we need to push or pull that. Yes. And a push or pull applied on an object is called force. Yes. So let us discuss what actually force is used. A force is used to move an object. Yes. Then stop a moving object. Yes. Change the direction of a moving object. Change the shape of an object. Increase or decrease the speed of a moving object. Yes. When a car is started, yes, that means we are applying force to it, then only it will move. Or in case if we have to stop a moving car or bus, any vehicle, then what we do? We should apply the brake. Applying brake means applying force on the vehicle so that it stops. Yes. Like that way, if you are playing football with your friends, so suppose you have to pass the ball from you to another player. What will you do? You will push the ball with your leg, right? That means to change the direction, you have applied force, right? Next, to change the shape of an object also, we need to apply force on that object. Yes. Then the next one is, what are the types of force? How many types of force are there? Yes, let us discuss that. In nature, there are two types of forces acting all the time. Gravity and friction. Yes, these are the two natural forces which act, okay, all the time. Yes, next let us know about gravity. What happens when you throw a ball up into the sky? It keeps going up to a certain height, yes, in the air, and after that it falls back as shown in this picture, right? And why it happens? This happens because of gravity. Gravity is the force that pulls every object down towards the center of the earth. It is because of gravity that the objects like leaves, fruits, all this fall down instead of going up. Yes. So now you have learned what is gravity. Yes. And why it is important. Right. It is the force of gravity that holds air in the atmosphere. See. Gravity is not only for pulling anything down towards the center of the earth, okay, it is also important for holding the air in the atmosphere of art. Yes. Next, let us know about friction. What is it? Okay. What happens when you push a pencil box on a table? Does it keep moving or it stops after some time? It stops after moving a certain distance because of friction, as shown in this picture. Yes. So friction is the force that acts when two objects are in contact with each other. It resists the motion of a moving object. It slows down or stops a moving object. Rough surfaces cause more friction than smooth surfaces. It is the friction which helps us to work without slipping. Yes, so friction is another type of natural force. Yes, which acts when two objects are in contact with one another. Okay, and rough surfaces cause more friction than smooth surfaces. Yes, and what is the force that helps us to walk without slipping? It is what? Friction. Yes. So up to here we discussed about force and its types. Next, let us discuss about work. When you push a chair, it moves from its place. But when you push a wall, does it change its direction? No, it doesn't change its direction. Yes. Thus, work is said to be done when force applied on an object changes the position of that particular object. Yes. And according to science, work is not done in reading, thinking, standing with a load and slipping. According to science, work is said to be done when force applied on an object changes the position of that particular object. Yes. And the cases where according to science work is not done, this is because either no force is applied or on the object or there is no change in the position of that particular object. Yes, so all of you have understood what is work. We can say that work is done if force applied on that object changes the position of that particular object. Okay. Next, let us know about simple machines. Okay. Why do we need machines? So that the work that we do in our daily life, okay, it can be done easily. Yes. For that purpose only we use machines. Yes. Okay. Let us know about now simple machines. We use some tools in our everyday life that make our work easier. These tools are called simple machines. They are what? Lever, inclined plane, screw, wedge, wheel and axle and pulley. Yes, these are the simple machines. Let us now know about them. First one is about lever. A lever is a simple machine which is used to lift or move heavy weights. Open the lid of a tin or cut things. Seesaw, bottle opener and scissors are some examples of lever. Okay. So what is lever? It is a simple machine, okay, which is used to lift or move heavy object. Yes. To open the lid of a tin, what do we use? We use a spoon, right, or a knife. In that case, these two things are bottle opener. Yes, they are what? Levers. Okay, which is lever means what? Anything, okay, which is used to lift a heavy load or to open anything. Here in this case, see this bar, okay, the man is using this bar to move this heavy stone. So in that case, this bar is a lever. Here, the back side of a spoon is used to open the lid. So this is acting as a lever. Yes. Now let us know about inclined plane. Okay, an inclined plane is a slope used to move heavy objects to a height easily. Heavy cartons are loaded onto a truck by pushing them up on an inclined wooden plank. Ramp, slanted road and slide are some examples of inclined plane. Yes. So what is inclined plane? A slope. Okay. Like this. Slope. Yes. Any slope. It may be of wood. Yes. Or sometimes maybe metallic also. Right. Next, the third type of simple machine is about screw. A screw looks like a nail. It is an inclined plane wrapped around a cylinder. A screw has a broad head and pointed tip. It is used to hold things together. Yes, screw looks like this one. Okay, the purpose of it is what? To hold things together. Yes. Now, the next is about wedge. A wedge is a simple machine that consists of two inclined planes attached to form a sharp edge. It is used to cut things. Axes, the knives, they are some examples of wedge. Yes, wedge is what? Any two inclined planes attached together forms wedge. Yes. Now the next simple machine we are given about wheel and axle. Yes. In wheel and axle arrangement, a rod passes through the wheel. This rod is called axle. An axle helps to turn the wheel as shown in this figure. Okay, this is what? This is the axle and these are two wheels. Yes. And this axle helps the wheels to turn. Wheel and axle help to remove heavy objects. Screwdriver, steering wheel and wheels of a vehicle are some examples of wheel and axle. So what is the purpose of wheel and axle? They help to move heavy objects. Okay. And the last one is about pulley. Okay. A pulley consists of a grooved wheel and a rope as shown in this picture. This is pulley. Okay. And the purpose of this simple machine is what? To lift heavy loads easily. Okay. And with this we are going to conclude today's class. Let us recall what we discussed today. Today we started a new chapter, chapter number 10, force, work and energy. There we discussed about force, the types of force, gravity and friction. After that we discussed about work. Okay, when work is done. Yes. Next we discussed about the simple machines, lever, inclined plane, screw, wedge, wheel and axle, and also about pulley. In our next class we will discuss about energy. So that's all for today. Thank you everyone.